What's up everyone, OJ here. Welcome back to another video. Today, Nintendo has just released their financial sales results for the Nintendo Switch. And guys, we've got some big sales numbers to go over and the impact this is going to have going forward 2019 and just in general. This is actually pretty huge information. So as you guys can see here, I'm gonna go ahead and just scroll just a little bit. Shout outs to Gamatsu for writing up the article so quickly. So Nintendo Switch worldwide sales top 32.27 million. We got Super Smash Bros. Sales. We also have Pokemon Let's Go. There's all sorts of stuff to go over, guys. So we're going to go and read through some of this and I'll give my own take on it. So Nintendo Switch sales have sold 32.27 million units to consumers worldwide as of December 31st. So that doesn't even count January, which January is pretty big too, according to like the Japanese media crate and what we've gotten already. New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, that definitely helped out along with Smash Brothers. So this is just of December 31st. They're already at 32 million plus. So a total of 9.41 million Switch hardware and 52.51 million software were sold during the 3 months ended in December 31st. Nintendo altered its previous forecast that it will ship 20 million Switch hardware between April 2018 and March 2018 to 17 million. So like I said before in a PE Live, Nintendo can just reforecast things. They can just revise it if they feel that it's a little bit too ambitious, or if they want to be safe, they can just do that, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Nintendo also shared updated sales information on these games, and this is just absolutely nuts. Some of these sales numbers for these games is just crazy. We'll go ahead and start from the bottom here. You guys are seeing it. So Kirby Star Allies, 2.42 million. Mario Tennis Aces, 2.53 million. 1-2 Switch, 2.86 million. Super Mario Party, 5.30 million. Splatoon 2, 8.27 million. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee at 10 million units. 10 million units for that game. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild at 11.68 million. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate at 12.08 million. We're going to talk about that in just a sec. Super Mario Odyssey at 13.76 million. And Mario Kart 8 Deluxe at 15.2 million. We're gonna first start off with Super Mario Party. That game sold 1 million units in its first month and is tacked on like quadruple the amount in that time period. So it was really key for the holiday period for Super Mario Party. That game just sold better and better and better, and to see it at 5.30 million is really good, and I think better than what a lot of people thought it was going to sell. Now to get onto Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, this is the fastest selling Nintendo home console game of all time. I think there's another article that went up. It was either Nintendo Everything or there was something else that was posted. Yeah, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is the fastest selling Nintendo home console game of all time. It's been not even a month, because remember, this is as of December 31st, 2018. So within less than a month of sales, it sold 12 million units plus. That is absolutely incredible, and it could have tacked on another million or so, or even way more than that in January based on what we're seeing here. I've never seen a game have this type of impact, and I think it's the perfect storm of the marketing with the game. Everybody's here. The fact that you can play the Switch anywhere that you want, the increased I would say Nintendo focus with the esports and bringing names like Zero and bringing names like Mango and getting people to know who the competitive players are and more of all of that. Everything that Nintendo did, kind of getting into more of the esports realm, all of that just built up the perfect storm. I think the Disney XD stuff, having it, at least having the Evo Championship broadcasted on there with great ratings, all of this factored into Super Smash Bros. Basically becoming a worldwide phenomenon at this point, and I cannot be happier. Heck, I bought 100,000 copies myself. No, I'm joking. I did buy a lot of copies of the game, but I think that it's the perfect game for people to buy multiple copies or whatever it is, give to a friend so you can play. So this game was the biggest seller on Amazon for all of 2018, even though it released in that last month, and you're seeing the results of that right here. Very good. But let's talk about the Nintendo Switch sales. 32.27 million already. I mean, just nuts. I mean, you would have never thought, at least most people would have never thought, based off of what happened with the Wii U, based off of even what happened with the 3DS, would you think in less than 2 years, so we're talking about a year and 9 months or so, or whatever the case is, to sell 32.27 million. And I know some people are going to say, oh, well, what does it matter if the sales or whatever the case is? And I'll tell you the reason why. What we're seeing at the GDC conference, what we're seeing from developers out there is that the more that the system is selling, the more games are going to get on the system, the more people are going to invest into the system. Whether it's Nintendo or whether it's third-party developers, you want the system to sell, because if the system sells, you're going to get better quality games, you're going to get more games. And we're already seeing that with the 2019 lineup with stuff like Animal Crossing, Pokemon 2019, we have Fire Emblem, Town, there's a bunch of new games that are coming, Luigi's Mansion as well. So this is good, and this is what you want to see. You want to see these huge sales. 32.27 million already. It's probably going to reach almost 40 million by the time the year-end sales go, or it will be a little bit below that. But I think that it's just amazing. It's absolutely amazing that it's gotten to this, and it's going to pass up the Super Nintendo, easily pass up the Super Nintendo by the end of the year. I think holiday sales are going to be huge once again. It's going to pass up the Super Nintendo. It's going to get, I wouldn't say close to the Wii, not yet. I think it's going to take another couple more years before it reaches that 100 million threshold, but it's well on its way to passing up the Wii. The system is doing this well, and I think a lot of third-party developers, seriously, like a lot of them are going to say, okay, we're going to dedicate money, we're going to dedicate projects to this, whether it's going to be older games or whether it's going to be new games. I think we're going to see a lot of Japanese developers kind of put out new stuff like the Ninja Box and Ninjala and things like that. But overall, ecstatic about how Nintendo's doing so far. Really crazy sales with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, 15 million units plus. Crazy sales with Super Mario Odyssey. Just Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is probably the biggest. Like, I think I predicted 10 million units plus for this game, and I guess I was right because I said 10 million units plus. But to be at 12 million in less than a month, I've never seen anything like this. This is the craziest thing that I've seen for a system with this install base this early in its life. The Switch is just something completely different. Nintendo's found their gimmick for the next foreseeable future. This is the future for Nintendo when it comes to it being able to play games anywhere. It has to be like this. It has to. You can't go back to what you had before with these type of results. So what do you guys think about the Nintendo Switch selling 32 million units plus? What do you think about all these different sales numbers here? What was the most exciting to you, or what did you find the most surprising out of all the sales data? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, guys, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We got Facebook and Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps us spread the content of PlayerEssence across the internet, and just to YouTube. Also, make sure you check out our Patreon, Twitch, and YouTube live gaming pages. Hit that like button if you did like this video. Let me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to PlayerEssence for latest RPG, Japanese, and Nintendo gaming news. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video. Peace!